Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Brawl Uncut. My name is Adam Cole, alongside with me, Mr. Captain Ron. Captain Ron, where you at, sir?
Oh, I'm right here, and what a lovely night in Brawl it was in my hometown tonight.
First of all, Captain Ron, welcome back home, and it's great to be back in beautiful St. Louis. Ain't that right, sir?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. Anytime I come to St. Louis, it's always a good thing. I'm pretty sure the Blue Notes love it, the Redbirds love it, and the Rams Nation is feeling it, and they were definitely feeling it tonight in the sold-out Scott Trade Center.
God damn, yes, sir, it was. It was a beautiful, interesting night. Before the event started, we had to go back into Twitter real quick. Unfortunately, the World Heavyweight Champion EL.CIBERNETICO decided to have a little meeting with the Hollywood Kill Squad. Unfortunately, he didn't show up. Do you have any idea of what might have happened there?
Well, basically, when it comes down to it, we all know EL.CIBERNETICO is a hoe, and basically when the women call, EL.CIBERNETICO answers. And in all fairness, when it comes down to it, you all know Paul Martin, the Agents of the Stars and the world's biggest horn dog, had to sit here and chime his 2 cents worth in. So basically, money, cash, hoes, that's how EL.CIBERNETICO rolls.
Oh, wow. Speaking of hoes and money and cash, we were talking about the Hollywood Kill Squad. Apparently, the word is out. Our champ owes them something or someone something. For the past week now, we've been hearing T5, of all people, saying that the World Heavyweight Champion owes him something. Now I'll admit, Captain Ron, I know you and T5 don't really get along, sir, but what have I missed while I was on the Mexican tour? I mean, it seems like does T5 owe him since way back? I mean, on last Brawl Uncut, he did say, he did owe him for putting that one dude we're not supposed to mention anymore from Canada, put him through a table and basically hurt him and put him out for a little while. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, what? Are we talking about the Canadian Ice Hole? Come on now. The Canadian Ice Hole was getting his ass whipped by everybody on the roster because he wanted to basically finish off his bucket list. And what it basically boils down to is that when it came down to the final tally, there was a little bit left of the Ice Hole left for EL.CIBERNETICO to finish it off.
Interesting words. I'm being told right now we got T5 on the line. T5, go ahead, sir. What's going on, man? Apparently, the champ owes you something. What's this whole thing about? I mean, you told us the other night what was going on. Why don't you explain to the whole world what exactly is the deal? Why did you guys meet up with this guy? I mean, apparently at one point you guys had a feud going on. Now you guys are buddies?
Man, none in the least. This fool knows exactly what he owes me. Now, see, I had a match with the Canadian Pickle Pusher right before End of Days. He may have had a lot of matches before then, but I'm the one that physically ended this dude. Torn ACL, ruptured back, the whole nine. This cat didn't tap out, he passed out.
Really?
Now,
you're going to actually take credit for all that? Come on, T5. You know better than that. You know you weren't the only one who sat here and bitch slapped that mama's boy all the way back to Hamilton, Ontario.
Oh, wow.
Oh, a lot of people bitch slapped him. I put him down.
Wow.
Big difference.
That is a very good point.
Now, T5, I got to ask you something. So it's been all over Twitter, this whole, before we got to St. Louis. Apparently, you were supposed to hang out with the champ tonight, have a meeting. Now, what was this meeting about? It almost seemed like the champ was a little worried about his title run tonight.
Oh, yeah, this cat was sweating the whole match he had tonight with Diana, and he wanted to have a little sit-down powwow with me and the boys. Now, my terms were, I ain't showing up unless you bring a contract with you. And that's what I wanted. And he was down for it. Next thing you know, cat don't show up. So once again, it's on.
Wow. Rumors are speculating all over the world. Could it be finally the champ is probably going to reunite with the Hollywood Kill Squad? According to Twitter, it's not going to happen. According to you guys, from what I hear, it's not going to happen. But what's the deal, guys? I mean, at one point, you guys didn't get along, and now for some reason, you guys are almost on the same page.
Same page? Shit. Next time I catch L, he gonna find out. He gonna find out sooner than later, too. He gonna pay what he owes.
Wow.
Okay, so T5, I kind of want to know, since how we got you on, did you have a hand in the ambush of Ziana at the end of that main event tonight? Was that woman, that mysterious woman, working for you?
Oh, no. As much as I would love to take credit for that one, HKS ain't have none of that.
Interesting.
For those of you that don't know what Captain Ron is talking about, we'll get back later to that in a quick minute. But T5, let's get on to your match. Tonight, you end up taking a loss against Max Verdi, who some people are claiming now the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Your thoughts on this?
Bullshit. That's my thoughts.
Wow.
Mitch, please.
Really? Why?
I'm not even going to front. The kid had some spunk. He had some chutzpah. I couldn't put him down for nothing. And he got the W. But long term, man, this cat is nowhere on my level. Especially championship status. Man, please.
Wow.
Well, T5, when you sit here and you think about it, I mean, that's two people that pretty much have sat here and owned you. I mean, the departed Omega and, of course, now Max Verdi. Is it safe to say that the ones that you used to call the poo-putts may possibly have your number?
You mean Captain Handicap, who always needed help beating me? Oh,
wow.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't Max Verdi beat him in a triple threat match? So in all intents and purposes, wouldn't that make him better than him too?
It could, very well too.
Wow. You know what? Let's just go right to it. Max Verdi, you're on the line, sir. Tonight you had a victorious win over T5. Any words?
I still today, I still had to prove myself. I stepped in the ring with a so-called stature of a man who is somewhere up on the mountain. Somewhere on the mountain. And I didn't give him my all, and I still beat him like I said I would this past Tuesday. And that's the second member of the HAS I beat, and I said I would. And I'm still not worthy of a title shot. T5, let me ask you something. What are you going to do when I win Gladiators Brawl and become the #1 contender for the heavyweight belt? What are you going to do when I beat EL.CIBERNETICO for the belt and I raise it up? What are you going to do?
Wow.
Man, if wishes were fishes, dude, you'd be a freaking sailor, dude. That's a lot of what ifs. You sound like a damn Pittsburgh. You sound like damn Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. That's a lot of wishes, bro.
Yes, sir.
Adam?
Yes, sir.
I don't mean to interrupt T5. My apologies, T5 and Max, but I do have some incredible breaking news. Apparently, a crate was delivered earlier tonight to the Scottrade Center in St. Louis with a shit ton of stickers traveling all over the world. T5, is this possibly the crate that you stuck the former television champion in? Could it possibly this be the television champion actually arriving back home?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Well, I'm looking at the pictures now from WCCBrawl.com, and I got to tell you, it's a pretty interesting picture.
Let me tell you something, Cat Ron. Let me explain what this win means for me. Okay? Let me explain. One, it means I can stay in the ring with a quote-unquote great, and I can beat them. Number two, got revenge for my friend, the former television champion, Mega King. And I beat the so-called great for him and me.
So, Bertie, do you honestly feel now that you've actually defeated T5 that you should be the one that's in line to challenge EL.CIBERNETICO for the World Heavyweight Championship?
You damn right. Because he goes around saying he's the best, nobody can be on his level. I went up to his level, and I knocked his ass off the mountain.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Wow, indeed. Big balls.
Wow.
Yeah, you got me. You got your lucky one, and all of a sudden you got big balls now.
Wait a minute,
Wow.
my lucky win? A lucky win would be a roll-up. A lucky win would be you got counted out. I beat you fair and square. There was no luckiness when I made your ass knocked out. There is no luck in this one. I didn't hit you with a steel chair.
I got bigger fish to fry. No one's worried about Maxwell Smart. I'm over there worried about EL.CIBERNETICO and the WCC Brawl title.
Well, get in the back of the line, chump, because I'm next.
Wow.
Small potatoes.
Damn.
Small potatoes, get back in the corner. Grown folks are trying to conduct business.
Well, I gotta ask you guys something, bro. This goes for both of you. Let's just say, if the Banks family does show up tonight, do you think they're gonna look at this and say, hey, T5, you kind of let us down. I mean, you did lose tonight, so that pushes Max Verdi to step up to the next plate. I mean, would you be a little concerned about that?
Man, we all know the Banks don't care for us too much in the HKS, so, yeah, I kind of would.
Oh, wow. Max Verdi, what do you have to say to the Banks, just in case if they don't look at this and say, maybe. I mean, some people are even saying that the Banks family has you in their back pocket, just in case.
Look at what I've done since arriving here. I wrestled on being injured. I defended my title when I had a television title every night. And even after that, I've gone through absolute hell. While other people in line have sweet talked their way into getting the title shot, and every person that sweet talked lost. Now it's my turn. I've worked my ass off enough.
Oh, wow.
Whether I have to go to Gladiators.
Wow. You heard it here first, folks. Max Verdi making it clear he wants to be the #1 contender. Banks family, if you're listening, you have a front runner for the next challenger for CIBERNETICO's championship.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Lord, cue the violin music.
T5, Max, if you hold on for a minute real quick, we'll get back to you in a few minutes. T5, you started off the show tonight, Hollywood Kill Squad in the middle of the ring, started celebrating with the whole St. Louis crowd. But unfortunately, it was a little rough night for Hollywood Kill Squad. Well, not excuses, but any comments about that? Oh, Tony Gumbo ended up picking up the win tonight over Barrett. Strong fucking win over tonight over Barrett. I give my hats off to Tony Gumbo. I was very impressive tonight.
Man, Tony has come a long, long way, man. That's what happens when you train with the best.
But a lot of people are speculating now, what's wrong with Hollywood Kill Squad? This was your night. This was the night where you guys were supposed to shine in St. Louis, both yourself and the ticket, of course, taking a loss. The Monster Bane over the big ticket, and, of course, yourself over a loss over Verdi.
Man, stuff happens. You live, you get up, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and you go for what you want, and I want what he owes me. I'm not going to say it again.
I hope the champ is tuning in later on tonight. Hopefully, T5, you're still around. We'll get back to you in a quick minute. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next match we had. Like I said, Tony Gumbo over Barrett. That was an awesome win. Captain, what you think about Mr. Barrett? He comes up strong on Rampage, ends up taking a loss tonight over Tony Gumbo.
I pretty much said it once, and I'll say it again. This brick clit is nothing more than a trash-talking bitch who couldn't even beat Tony Gumbo. And I know Tony Gumbo's trained with the best, but the bottom line is Tony Gumbo owned Barrett's ass in this match, and Barrett should pretty much just tuck his little muffin between his legs and run back to London. Hopefully, maybe he can get that job at that British Starbucks that he was waiting for.
Oh, wow. Nice, that one. That match was pretty awesome. If you guys want to watch this match, all you got to do is go to facebook.com/group/Team WCC Brawl, and also download the app as well. Check it out. The match is going on streaming right now live for only $10 a month. That's right, for only $10 a month. Don't tell them about the whole damn package, Captain Ron. $10 a month for a whole year. That's right.
That's right, folks. Unlike WWE, we're not going to make you pay $120 a month to catch all the live action. For $10, $10 for 12 good, solid months, you get to catch all the great matches of WCC Brawl, all the great old-school matches from other companies on top of that. And just because we fucking don't like them, we'll even throw in a couple of WWE matches for free. Viewers' choice.
Wow. For more information, all you got to do is go to WCCBrawl.com, download the app, and the rest, you know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next match. This next match was very interesting and led to a no contest. I'm talking about the Mayhem champion, E-Dog, going up against Anonymous, former member of the DA. Captain Ron, before we get into this match, what happened to the DA on Tuesday night on Rampage?
What happened, simply put, was just damn simple. The DA is finally imploding. They're crumbling. They're showing their weak sides. The ego of Anonymous finally came back and bit him in the ass to the point where he literally should just go ahead and stick his head back in the sand. Because when, like I said, the same damn reason of why Barrett should be hiding, Anonymous should go in hiding. Because when you lose to Tony Gumbo, who has spent most of his time being the mouthpiece of HKS,
right.
Look at the beauty of how great this was to watch Anonymous literally try to go at it on his own and fall just 1 inch short. But I guess in all fairness, he was kind of matching the package in his pants anyway, according to the ladies back in the locker room.
Damn, tell it out like it is, sir. But let's get really into this. I mean, me, I like to stir the pot a little bit. Hey. So, apparently we have Omega out. Big Red is hanging out in the skybox. It seems to me that both Young Hollywood, a.k.a. Pain, and, of course, now formerly known as the former Ninja, now Action Jackson, whatever you want to call him. I mean, it seems like they're all just going their separate ways. Is this it? I mean, is this really it?
I'm pretty sure that when Gladiators Ball comes around, coming up on pay-per-view in just 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure that when the smoke clears, the DA is either going to have to man up, nut up, or shut up. And the bottom line is that I don't think they can do it. You obviously looked at it right there. Red is too focused on his little trophy skank. And, yeah, I called her that because that's quite frankly what she is. She's probably been bounced around more than a fucking pinball. And in all fairness, Hater Gator pretty much has been getting tired of having to carry the entire DA the entire time. Let's be as realistic as possible. Anonymous, you can say whatever you want, but we all know who's been the one keeping that group together. And as for Omega, obviously he just couldn't cut the mustard. Otherwise, he would have brought his ass back. He would have bounced out of that little crate he got stuffed in. But instead, I didn't see Mommy kissing Santa Claus. I saw Mommy cheering while Santa Claus got beat down in the Galleria.
Hold on, wait a minute. I just got word backstage. What? He's on now? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told we're now joined by Hater Gator. Maybe he's give us a little enlightenment of all this. You're right, Captain Ron. Let's get down to business on this one. Hater Gator, are you there, sir?
Hilarious.
Are you? First of all,
I'm here.
First of all, welcome to St. Louis. Second of all, unfortunately, you couldn't pull off that win in that triple threat match with Cibernetico and the Trickster. My real question about all this, I mean, not to get you upset, sir, but my real question is this: what the hell is happening to the DA? It almost seemed like you just fell apart.
Well, I think you guys put it perfectly. Everybody was giving credit where credit is due. If things are falling apart now, why can't he take credit for it?
Oh, wow.
Well, Gator, that's all fine and dandy, but the biggest question is, how is it remotely possible that you guys pretty much you beat down your ninja, a.k.a. Action Jackson, a.k.a. GI Bro, And then on top of that, you guys didn't even back up Omega, who pretty much has been busting his ass trying to make sure that you guys stayed on top of the planet. So why is it that for some reason that it looks like the DA is weaker now than they were when they started?
Like I said, credit where credit is due. You know why you didn't have backup, Omega? Think about it.
Wow.
I don't see anybody coming to my rescue. Of course, I'm an afterthought now. Nobody's even thought about Hater Gator. Where's Hater Gator? What's going on with Hater Gator? It's all anonymous. Oh, anonymous this and anonymous that. Hilarious.
I gotta ask you, your big, what is it, big brother, little brother? I don't know. Your brother basically, ended up doing this, and it seems to me he's officially just decided to let everybody go. Is it official? I mean, is it really official now? I mean, are you guys done?
I can't speak for anyone else. I can only speak for myself.
Oh, wow.
Just watch and see. Things will unfold momentarily.
Oh, wow.
Well, Hater Gator, with all that being said, and Gladiators Ball coming up, obviously the biggest battle royal in wrestling history to decide the next number one guy to wrestle at our grandest stage. How do you think the DA, or what's left of it, is going to fare in such a battle royal, especially with the Kill Squad looking more united now than they did when they reunited?
I'll take a page out of an old memoir. The Musketeers used to say, all for one and one for all.
Oh, my.
I'm just joking.
Real quick, let's get off topic for a quick minute. By the way, I know, Gator, I was looking at your tapes, and it seems to me you did go to Auburn, right?
I did go to Auburn.
How'd that Rose Bowl go for you?
Basically put, Gator, do you like apples? Well, Florida State just owns your asses in your own backyard.
You know what?
How you like them apples?
Oh, wow.
All I can say is we did our best. We made it to the big game. Alabama fans, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but you're also missing the biggest point. Kind of like the DA, you guys your Auburn Tigers kind of choked.
Sometimes that happens when you're trying to bite the apple.
Wow. Speaking of a DA reunion, we also got Big Red on the line. Big Red, what's going on, bro? Red, are you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
So what's up, bro? I mean, I got to ask you. We got Hater Gator on the line. We got you on the line. Can you explain the future about the DA? Is this over? I mean, what's up?
Yeah, Red, is it over?
Is it over? For me, it is, because it seems like one Anonymous, his fucking ego is too big for the rest of us.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I mean,
we do have Big Red on. Big Red, I'm going to ask you something then.
He even overshadows his big brother.
See, nobody knows that I'm the big brother. Nobody even pays attention to me being the older brother. Anonymous wanted to take the forefront. So me being the guy that I am, I allowed him to do so. And as you see, he's always been fuck up. Always.
Ladies and gentlemen, somebody please give Gator a tissue. Sounds like he's crying like a bitch. Big Red, this one's actually for you. After your comments, after the attack by Omega, or on Omega, I should say, at the Galleria back on the Christmas week, you pretty much said that Omega pretty much was weak and got owned by a mediocre superstar like T5. Do you still feel that way? I mean, how would you feel if Omega somehow, some way, if he's found, returns and decides to, well, return a debt?
Return a debt? I mean, if he wants to go after T5, that's his business.
I mean, in regards to you, because you pretty much called him the weak link in the DA.
Hey, he let himself get caught slipping by T5. He deserves to whatever happened to him.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Gentlemen, if you guys could hold on the line. Well, actually, no. We actually got one more last question for you, Red. So, what's the deal? You held up your WWC championship right in front of the champ on Tuesday night when he was down and out. A lot of people are saying that was a bitch-ass move. You waited till he was down and out. What's the deal with that?
Well, me and EL.CIBERNETICO have a long history. And this is the first time I can remember that we've been on opposite sides. And I don't know if anybody remembers back in, when he was in Mexico and we made the little trip down to Mexico, and him and his buddies fractured my wrist. So, I had to make a statement to him that the champion, a true champion, a champion of a great country, the Puerto Rico champion, is here.
Do tell.
Wow, that's just so dandy that you want to hold up a title from a place that can't even be called the States. When are you going to actually step up and actually challenge the WCC World Heavyweight Champion? I guess that's the big question. Are you the one that's next in line to face EL.CIBERNETICO for the title?
Am I the next in line? I don't know. I have to ask my father-in-law that.
Oh, wow. Mr. Banks, if you're listening out there, Mr. Banks, if you're listening out there, hopefully you're gonna make your appearance later on tonight. Go ahead, Hater Gator. I'm sorry to cut you off, sir.
There's a target on EL.CIBERNETICO's back.
Wow.
I'm aiming for you.
Gentlemen, thank you guys for your comments. We'll get back to you guys in a few minutes. Oh, my God. Now let's get into this, Captain Ron. So, apparently, E-Dog and Anonymous decided to have one classy-ass old-school grudge match tonight. Break it down for us.
Motherfucker, was it sweet. It almost looked like that the 40-plus day reign of EL.CIBERNETICO was in jeopardy tonight. But unfortunately, some serious controversy is involved in this match, both in the first inning and the second inning. Yes, folks, I said two different innings in this match. It looked as if Sienna had pulled off the unthinkable and defeated EL.CIBERNETICO to become the champion, and lo and behold, she did, except for the Agents of the Stars. Paul Remy Martin decides to dish it out and let it known that the foot was on the ropes when this match was over, and unfortunately the ref had no choice but to restart. And in the restart, this is where the real fun began. Apparently, these two went back and forth like they pretty much had all damn night in a huge 5-star caliber match, and despite what Sienna thinks about the fans, they were definitely on her back to defeat the reigning, defending WCC World Heavyweight Champion. And just when it looked like Ziana was going to retain her newly acquired gold, a new face arrives in WCC Brawl. When the lights went out, everybody was going apeshit, wondering what was going on, that this was going to be the return of anyone, but instead it was the arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, Ladyettes arrived in pure fashion and decimated the reigning champion for at least those few moments, Ziana, leaving her breathless with a GTS, allowing Cibernetico with his one good leg to get the pinfall and reclaim his rightful prize as WCC World Heavyweight Champion.
The world is buzzing right now. What the hell or who the hell was that? Because a lot of people were claiming this was somebody he probably texted during the night. Because if we all go back to the footage, it shows that Cibernetico was on the phone with Paul. He says, hey, how about this? Let's go text somebody. Let's get this person back in the ring. Could it be this person? Was Lady X the person texting Cibernetico? I don't know. Captain Ron, I got to ask you this. Did you believe this was it? This was it. We had a new champ. I got to ask you, man. I got to ask you, was this it?
It felt like it. Honestly, I was there like screaming my head up like, oh, my God, oh, my God. It was unreal how the place just erupted in St. Louis. As much as people just despised Ziana, it was almost as if they literally embraced the thought of her being the world heavyweight champion. Basically, she said it flat out on Tuesday night, don't send a boy to do a bitch's job. And sure enough, it looked like she delivered. But damn, after watching that replay enough times, good old Remy Martin earns his paycheck tonight. That's all that pretty much can be said about it.
Wow. Let's get down to business. Iana, you're on the line. I don't know what to say, girl. I mean, I was really pulling for you in there.
You know what? What really pissed me off is that when the champion lost his belt as he rightfully should have, and I still should be champion, he once again had to get his little boy toy, Paul Martin, involved. And I have no doubt in my mind that everything that happened tonight was because of the champion, because he can't face the fact that people are better than him.
Oh, wow. The only thing, I mean, don't think I'm being two-faced on this or playing both sides of the fence. But Yana, let's go back to the replay. Here it is. You hit him with your finisher. Cover 1. The foot is on the rope. The foot is on the rope. 2, 3. The foot is still on the rope. The referee did not see it. What do you got to say about that?
Honestly, this isn't the first time something like this has happened and people got away with it. The only reason that it was brought to the ref's attention was because Paul Martin was there. And several people have gotten away with this move, and it's been perfectly fine.
Right.
Well, that's all good and dandy, but did you also know that his foot was on the rope? Because you did kind of look a little nervous when they were having that little mini conference in the ring.
You know, I'm going to be honest. As much as I like to play by the rules, what really needed to happen was that belt needed to get off his ass. Because he isn't the champion. He doesn't deserve to be a champion. So whether or not I would have won and kept that title, I wouldn't have given a rat's ass because that title wouldn't have been around his waist.
Wow.
Well, that's great, but let's look at it at pretty much the ultimate ending of it. How do you feel about the arrival, so to speak, of Lady X basically dropping, in all simple fairness, the top bitch in the WCC Brawl roster?
You know what? I don't give a heck who this bitch is. She wants to mess with me, that's fine. But that's not going to change my agenda. I want the champion to know that I am not finished with him. If he wants to bring in some extra bitch to try and take me out, that's fine. That's just an obstacle that I'm going to easily pass. And if she's going to go after this again, I will so easily take her out. She doesn't even know who she's messing with.
It's funny you should say that because, Adam, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that crazy bitch herself has actually joined up and actually has had a chance to call in tonight. Am I mistaken?
I don't know. Let me check with Gary. Gary, is she on the line? Oh, she's on line 3? Oh, okay. I don't know what to say, but I believe her name is Lady X. Lady X, you're on the line. Welcome to Brawl Uncut. My name's Adam Cole, alongside with Captain Ron. Go ahead. would you like to speak your actions about what you did tonight?
My actions were that obviously the lights went down. I walked down to the ring, and I came out. I simply saw Ziana standing there, simply came out, delivered my GTS to her, knocked her ass out like a sack of potatoes, walked out, walked up the ramp, and peaced out. Nobody knew who I was. I delivered, and everybody found out who I was tonight. My name is Lady X. No, I was not asked by the champion for extra help. I came out to present who I was tonight, to make my presence, to show everybody who the hell I was. I'm not a bitch. I'm somebody who I know who I am. If you want to fuck with me, I'll straight up fuck your world up.
Okay, Lady, that's actually good to know, but now pretty much the inquiring minds want to know, have you officially just thrown down the gauntlet as far as challenging Ziana for the rank of, well, let's just put it as nicely as possible, top bitch in WCC Brawl?
She called me out first, and I'm down.
Wow.
Ziana, your response?
You know, that's a lot of talk from someone I don't even know. Look, you think you made a name for yourself coming in when all you did was hit me with a small GTS. Guess what? You picked the wrong person to mess with. Now, I don't care if someone takes this fucking title, because titles don't mean nothing to me. I don't care about being the hardest bitch in this company. What matters is I come to work every day, and I bust my ass. You want to mess with me? You want to try and take me out? Well, bitch, keep on trying. But you know what? You're going to fail. You're going to fail miserably.
Oh,
Iana,
wow.
Iana, not to cut you off, but we are getting a lot of fucking questions on Twitter. A lot of people are asking, is Lady X part of the whole NXT program with WCC? True or false? Is that where you came from?
Yes.
So the real question is this, what's the whole point of attacking Iana? I mean, is this just to make a statement, or what's the whole deal about this?
It was to make a statement for myself and to make...
I ain't going to lie, because the whole world is buzzing. They want to know who in the hell you are. They've been actually looking you up on YouTube, everywhere. They can't find any footage. So my question is to you is this. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
It seems to me a lot of people are actually a little bit shooken up about this, because now we're heading into Gladiator's Ball. The real question now is this: Are you about to enter this ball as well?
Yes.
Oh my, Captain.
She's saying I hit her. Okay, my thing to Ziana is I hit her with a small. She's saying I hit her with a small GTS. If it was so small, then why in the hell did it knock her ass out so bad that Elle was able to get up on one leg tonight, back into that ring, and pin her ass 1, 2, 3, and remain the champion?
Oh, wow.
That's a damn good question, Ziana. If it was so small, why is it that Elle was able to take you out and pin you in with one good leg?
Do you know how many GTSs I've taken in my career? I have been wrestling since I was in my teens, and this isn't the first GTS I've taken, and sure as hell I've taken worse GTSs. Yes, we all have a moment of weakness. I don't freaking care.
Who I think it is? Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the Brawl and Cut Show tonight, your reigning WCC champion, EL.CIBERNETICO.
Get out of here. No one wants you in here.
Ah, fuck.
El, thank you for joining us here tonight. Congratulations on the victory. How do you feel about this? How did you feel about this match tonight, especially winning with one leg?
Hold on, Paul. Hold on. Ah, fuck. First of all, Captain Ron, everybody in America, I told you guys I could do this shit. I don't need nobody in the back to help me out. I don't know who the hell is Lady X, but Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You look pretty good tonight. But thank you very much for that. As for Yana, you thought you could beat me, right? Hell no. There's no fucking way you can beat me. There is no fucking way you can beat me. Ah, fuck.
So, El, I know you're hurting right now, and we don't want to try to sit here and make you try to talk too much, trying to handle with the doctors, but if you have been listening, earlier tonight we did find out that Maxwell Birdie, Mad Max Birdie to be exact, has actually staked his claim to the number one spot and has challenged you for a match for the World Heavyweight title, but also Big Red has also staked his name to that claim as well. How would you feel about facing either one of these men? Who would you rather face?
Hold on. Captain Ron, I gotta tell you something real quick.
Go right ahead.
Iana, I know you're still listening to this. Iana, I ain't gonna lie. You got some fucking balls. I ain't gonna tell you that. I'll tell you that much right now. But, like I said, and I'll say it again, there is no fucking way you're gonna beat me, kid. Are you forgetting who fucking signed that? Who helped you sign that fucking contract into this company? It was me. All right?
Oh, well, you're acting like I'm done with you. I am not finished by a long shot. I said that I was going to come in here and I was going to rip that title from you. And you know what? It's exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, my.
Yeah, no.
But you sit here and you bitch and say you don't give a rat's ass about titles, but here you are ragging on him saying you're going to rip that title off his ass, Ziana.
Hold on, Mamacita. Hold on. Check this out. I don't care if it's you. I don't care if it's Ziana. Hey, Captain Ron, going back to your question, that piece of shit, that pink machine, he thinks he could fucking show up here anytime with that fucking cardboard championship belt? That shit's nothing. He got to remember who fucking helped him out, as well as both of these people right here, Iana and that pink machine. He got to remember who helped him out. It was me. Without me, they ain't shit. Without me, they ain't nobody. And best of all, without me, this company ain't shit.
Wow,
Captain Ron, let me ask you something. Ever since you've seen me into this company, have I actually had to beg like these people? Did I have to fucking actually show these people by doing something, by using somebody as a stepping stone to do what I do best and become World Heavyweight Champion? No. Have I ever had to use any of these people to say, hey, you know what? I'm better than you. No. I beat every single one of you, and that's one thing you guys don't fucking get in your head, including you, T5. I don't know why you keep bitching and complaining every single night that I owe you. I don't owe you. I don't owe you fucking Americans what? Not one goddamn thing. Captain Ron, help me. Tell these people I don't owe them shit. Get them off my back.
In all fairness, EL.CIBERNETICO, when it comes down to it, it kind of feels like you really do, as Hater Gator has said, you have a target on your back, and a lot of people are gunning for it. So the question is, out of T5, Max Birdie, Ziana, and pretty much anybody else who's gunning for that, who is the one that's going to be next to challenge you for that illustrious title?
You know what? Banks ain't here yet, but if he is, and if he's listening, you got to protect your world champ. Dude, I've been fighting every single night, every single house show. Just because I didn't help you fucking protect your own daughter, you're trying to come after me for this bullshit? You know what? Fuck this shit. I don't care who I have to fucking face on Tuesday. It doesn't matter. All you Americans are fucking worthless. Mira, pinches perros. No saben nada lo que dicen. Including you, Iana. You swear you can fucking beat me. Including you, Lady X. I don't even know who the fuck you are. But thank you, though. Overall, I gotta say this. It doesn't matter who it is. On Tuesday, I'm ready to go. But after this, I'm out. Fuck you guys.
Well,
I'm out.
Thank you very much, El, for joining us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the world champion EL.CIBERNETICO And Adam, I don't know exactly what to say about this, but it seems like L, even with one leg, is still willing to go balls deep into pretty much anybody's mouth right about now.
You know what? I gotta tell you. I mean, the champ is semi-right. I mean, let's be honest. There hasn't been one successful American to beat him except for Yana. But I mean, does that really count? Let's be honest, Captain Ron. Does that really count?
In all fairness, I kind of sit here and think that it does, because when it comes down to it, if the match wasn't restarted, we would be calling Ziana the new world heavyweight champion. And even though it almost seems like at the end she could have easily gotten this done if she hadn't knocked out the ref, she did get her ass kicked by pretty much an NXT graduate.
Right. Wow. Damn. Get ready for this, Captain Ron. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, all the way in his lovely suite, Mr. Banks. Mr. Banks, sir.
Mr. Banks, welcome to the party.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I got to ask you, sir, it was a controversial win tonight. What you think about that?
Man, that was a hell of a main event. I mean, for a minute there, I thought he had him until the ref made the right call. His foot was on the rope, and even if the ref hadn't restarted, I would have came out there and restarted the match because, I'm not gonna have things end like that. I wanted a clean win, but I don't know where Lady X came from. We just brought her up to the main roster, and she made a statement tonight, and wow.
Well, that's pretty much what you want, though, Mr. Banks. I mean, you wanted Lady X to make that statement, and obviously she paid dividends for you, but my biggest question is, I'm pretty sure you've been listening to the entire broadcast tonight. Now that we know that there are multiple challengers for this title, obviously Birdie defeating T5, he feels he should be number one. Red being the WWC champion, he feels like he should be number one. Ziana feels like she should basically get a rematch with Elle for the title. Who gets the lucky lotto in regards to who faces Cibernetico this Tuesday night in Denver?
Captain Ron, you can't forget about Hater Gator also.
And, of course, Hater Gator, and obviously there's like a ton of controversy going around. It's just basically to the point where who is going to be that person that's going to be lucky enough to become the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship?
So many challenges, but only one championship. And the only way I can figure we can settle this is everybody's going to have to fight. It's just going to have to fight. It's going to have to be a tournament.
A lot of people are asking on Twitter, sir, why are you being so hush-hush with Lady X? I mean, no one knew not a goddamn thing this was coming.
She was... I don't even know what to say about that. I wasn't expecting for her to get involved in the main event.
Mr. Banks, with all due respect, don't mean to interrupt you there, but I was back there talking to you before Throwdown went on the air, and of course, Lady X did make her appearance back there to introduce herself because you did request her presence, and you basically did tell her, and I quote, "I want you to go and make an impact by any means necessary. I don't care what you have to do, but show me that you belong on the roster." And her basically taking out the top female superstar in WCC Brawl, wouldn't that pretty much say challenge completed, mission accomplished?
That was very impressive. I'm not going to even lie, that was impressive. And she's made an impression on me, and she's going to be a good asset to the main roster.
Wow. I got to ask you, Banks, a lot of questions are floating around, especially what the champ said. By any chance, is this any payback for the fact that he never really helped you out to return your daughter back to you?
Not at all. Not at all. This is not payback. I mean, hell, she came back to us either way it goes. So, I mean, are you really, let's be honest, sir, I mean, no offense to you or to your family or no disrespect. I mean, are you happy with the fact that she ended up being with this gentleman by the name of Big Red? I have no problem with Red. You know, I've known him for a long time. You know, he was, you know, one of the first guys that I called with, you know, along with EL.CIBERNETICO, you know, to come back to the company when we restarted back up, when I bought the company out.
Right.
And, you know, I've never had a problem with Red.
Okay, well, you say you never had a problem with Red. I want to touch on pretty much what T5 said, as in regards that you guys are having animosity towards HKS. Is it true to say that you are personally invested into the demise of the HKS heading into Gladiators Ball on the 25th?
Me personally, when it comes to HKS, T5 and Venom, I've never really had a problem with them, and there is no secret that I've never liked Ticket. Never.
Right.
I've never liked him. I've known him since he was a kid, and he's always, you know, snooped around my daughter and stuff, and I know the kind of guy that he is. And, you know, I've been, you know, he's one of those guys, he thinks he's a little player, and, you know, I don't want that for my daughter. I don't want her to be with the guy that's going to be with every bitch that comes around. Excuse my language, but yeah, that's what he does.
Of course, absolutely. It goes without saying.
Sir,
so all this being said, I'm sorry, Adam, didn't mean to cut you off, but I think pretty much all the superstars that are here right now are kind of wanting to know. EL.CIBERNETICO has already confirmed that he will defend his title this Tuesday night in Denver. Who is the individual who is lucky enough to go one-on-one with the Burrito One?
Since we got, well, you know what? Somebody did impress me tonight, and he held his own. I think just maybe, I have to talk this over with the rest of the board of directors, but just maybe Max Verdi. Just maybe.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Max Verdi. Are you listening there, Max? You aren't any objection from the board of directors, Max.
Wow.
You could be facing EL.CIBERNETICO for the World Heavyweight Championship this Tuesday night on Rampage. How do you feel about that, sir?
Wow. Max Verdi on the line, sir. Go ahead. You heard it here first.
Finally. I'm finally getting recognized for everything I've done. Come this Tuesday.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
going to take that title away. I'm going to make sure nobody interferes. Whether his foot's on the rope, whether I have to knock out Paul Martin with an Lucifer effect.
Wow.
Well, how are you? Well, Max Verdi, with all the respect, it's become pretty obvious that, in all fairness to EL.CIBERNETICO, there has been some very controversial finishes to his title defenses. How are you going to ensure that when the smoke clears and the fire dies down, that only one will be named World Heavyweight Champion? How can you ensure that that will happen?
Because I don't lay down for nobody. Not no champ. Not no top dog superstar. He could have HAS attack me. He could have the Dark Alliance attack me. I won't stay down. He'll have to kill me in order for me to stay down. Paul Martin could crack me over the head with his chair. He could put me through the barricade. I won't go down until I have that title. And once I hit the Lucifer effect, whether I have to hit it 4 times, 8 times, 22 times, whether I have to hit it on Paul Martin, either way, I'm going to take that title away from him. I'm going to hold it up high. I'm going to put it around this nice waist of mine. And when I'm done holding that up, I'm going to find T5. I'm going to spit right in his face. I'm going to hold up the title and say, look who the fuck your champ is now. Bitch. That's
oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, we just got another... We just got another Twitter alert. Apparently on Twitter right now, where it's going buzzing around the world, that they're complaining about us. Can you believe that, Captain? We forgot one freaking match to talk about tonight.
Of course. We didn't forget. We wanted to basically try to save the excitement for last. Obviously, the most extreme match we've had tonight. It was indeed the Great Tate invoking his rematch clause.
Yes, sir. Let's break it down real quick. Apparently, good old Great Tate decided to re-invoke his international title. Well, try to revoke his clause to get another shot at the international title over the Chaotic Trickster. Captain Ron, take it away on this one.
I pretty much can't even say or describe this for words. This match pretty much went back and forth like there was no damn tomorrow. And honestly, I'm not even sure exactly who won this match, just because it was so intense from start to finish that even it honestly can say that the world's oldest version actually delivered and dropped the hammer in way more ways than one. But of course, he was going against the man who calls himself simply the best and the people's champion.
Right.
And when it was over, Adam,
it was two down the wire. These two went back and forth. The Chaotic Trickster ended up hitting the Crazy 8, 1, 2, 3, and still international champion, the Chaotic Trickster. Wow.
And that was probably, in all fairness, in fact, besides the main event, the match of the night, in my opinion. I mean, the fact that many people wondered if the Chaotic Trickster could get it done on his own, if he could actually deliver. And many people wondered if maybe the Great Tate was a little more overrated than advertised. But these two put on one hell of a show tonight. And I got to give my hats off to the Trickster. I mean, after that championship match in Mexico, it's fair to say that he's definitely back on his A game.
Mr. Banks, I know you're still on the air, sir. I got to ask you about this Chaotic Trickster guy. I mean, let's be honest. He had a downfall. Are you gonna actually allow this guy to enter the Gladiator's Ball?
I mean, why not? He is. I mean, lack of. I mean, longevity. I mean, he was one time the WCC World Heavyweight Champion, even if it was just for 20 seconds.
So I gotta ask you this too. With everybody asking, are you actually allowing your champions to also have a match and participate in the Gladiators Ball?
Oh, hell yeah!
Why is that? I gotta ask. I mean, let's get down to business. I mean, this is a little fishy, don't you think?
I mean, no. I mean, this. I mean, if they want to enter into the Gladiators Ball, this goes to show that if you're not in this business for, the other titles are fine, the international title, the tag team titles, Cruiser X, Mayhem, but if you're not in this business to get a shot at that World Heavyweight Championship, why the hell are you even here?
Right.
Oh, Mr. Banks, I actually was discussing this with you earlier, and I'm pretty hoping that you can elaborate now. You pretty much said that almost all the slots are filled except for 7 slots, and one of those slots you weren't going to fill until you got confirmation from a certain superstar who was making his return, so to speak, at Gladiators Ball. Is it safe to say now that superstar has confirmed that he will be entering the Gladiators Ball for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship?
Oh, yes, definitely. He will be there.
And can you finally tell us who that superstar is?
At this moment, no. I want it to be a surprise because, as he said, he has a little surprise for someone, and he wants to catch that person by surprise. So we'll let him catch that person by surprise.
Indeed, it is a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wow, I didn't see this coming. Please welcome THG, the Hired Guns. Gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Very, very impressive tonight. You guys took on both Kendrick Jones. I got to tell you guys, very impressive. And led out to a Rumble tonight. What's going on?
All that day's work. A couple of douchebags think they're tough.
I'll show you tough.
Now, Mr. Banks, is this the kind of bullcrap we have to put up with every single night? I mean, that's back-to-back nights. What's the deal?
You know what? These two guys came over to me, and Mr. Hollywood over there, he said that he wanted to become active, and I was like, "Are you sure about this?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, you know what? You and Jackson, show me that y'all deserve this shot. Show me that you want to be here. Just go out and make an impact. I don't care how you do it. Just go do it." And I'll be damned if these guys didn't do exactly what they said they were going to do.
Wow. You know what, Captain Ron, you could go ahead and talk to these guys. I am fucking done with this whole gang warfare. Go ahead.
Well, I'm actually all fine in with this gang warfare, but apparently our producer keeps telling us that there's just apparently somebody on the line who apparently really, really wants to say something, but apparently it's towards T5 and Big Red, and I'm not sure what it means. He's not telling me who he is. He just basically keeps holding up a Greek symbol to me.
Oh. Let me check. Wait, Gary. Oh, line 6? Oh, go ahead. Calling on the air.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
What the hell are you?
You know who I am, Adam Cole.
Oh, shit. What do you want?
Who's back?
For the love of God, are you serious?
Gladiators Ball. I officially throw my name in the hat.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not fucking kidding you. I've been gone way too long, and I've watched so much bullshit transpire that it is time to put an end to this madness. And at Gladiators Ball, I don't care if you're DA, if you're HKS, if you're Little Bo Peep and who's trying to find her sheep. When this smoke clears, you're looking at the next #1 contender for the WCC World Heavyweight Championship.
Wow. Mr. Banks, you heard it here first. You got a lot of people. You got a lot of homework to do over the weekend. Who will be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship?
Wow. Nice to have you back, Omega.
I'm not even entirely sure. It's kind of one of these crazy things where we don't even know what's coming. It's like we're having people coming left to right. And, I mean, even a person who has talked to him, I have not talked to him since the Christmas incident at the Galleria, and I haven't even heard from him. I've tried to call him since. But, Mr. Banks, is it safe to say that your mysterious entrant is Omega?
Could be.
Oh,
Could
wow.
be.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told by... Oh, speaking of returns, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, but in a way I'm happy to see him. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Ted E. Bear. What the hell are you doing here, brother?
Kenny Bear!
Hey, I'm back.
What the
Kenny,
hell?
I missed you. How are you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling awesome. I'm feeling great. I see everything is the way. What the fuck has been going on?
Wow, you
Well,
missed
to
it
say
all,
it as nicely as possible, apparently everybody wants the shot at EL.CIBERNETICO. Apparently we got people jumping into the Gladiators Ball left to right, and apparently we have a mystery woman that apparently wants to kick Ziana's ass. It's just a big giant clusterfuck here, but I'm getting tired of sitting here trying to hold up motherfucker Jones and Adam Cole at the table. When are you going to come back and join us?
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If the Banks would have me, I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Banks?
Well, you know what? Starting next Tuesday, Ted E. Bear will be back on commentating, joining Captain Run and Adam Cole.
You heard it here first.
Wow.
Finally!
The band is back together.
Yes, and it feels so sweet. But Adam, Kenny, you know what's coming next. This is the one part of the show that we hate more than anything else.
Are we kicking Tony Tiger out? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we can stick him on throwdown when they go to Pueblo or something. But Adam, you know what's coming next. It's the one thing that all these superstars always look forward to.
Well, what we're gonna do with Tony Tiger, he's going to go commentate down in our developmental territory.
Oh wow.
And we wish him the best in his future endeavors.
Good luck, Tony.
Sorry, bro.
See you, Tony.
And as you all know, motherfucker Jones will now be a writer behind the scenes.
Hey, all right. That's one thing he wanted to do. Wow. That's fucking awesome.
And I do believe he actually has a book coming out next week. I actually got the hard copy of it. Actually, a pretty sweet book there, motherfucker. Not bad. Only used motherfucker about, I think, 20 times in the first page.
Oh, wow. Being told by our producers that T5 would like to especially speak to Mr. Banks. He's a little upset of what happened. He's saying Max Verdi is the number one contender on this. T5, go ahead.
Mr. Banks. You're correct. We never really had any problems or anything. But, like I said, L owes me one. Hell, he owes me two. He wouldn't even be the champ if it wasn't for me. This needs to happen. ASAP.
You heard it, sir.
ASAP. Let's see. Verdi goes Tuesday. Let's see. Well, we do have the Gladiators Ball coming up, and so far, he has no challenger for Gladiators Ball. So, you know what? Go out there and show me. You just might get that number one contender spot for Gladiators Ball.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute.
Pay-per-view quality match. Pay-per-view quality.
Wow.
Wow, so you're actually giving T5 a shot at the International Championship just like you agreed on Tuesday night? God damn. It's official?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Denver,
Colorado, get ready for a show.
Mr. Banks, I hate to interrupt, but apparently we still have a issue on the table. Apparently Lady X wants to basically accept Ziana's challenge for a match, and she wants Ziana to find a partner, and she'll find a partner, and they'll just duke it out this Tuesday night in Denver. Are you okay with that?
Hey, whoever wants to fight, I am just fine with it. That's what we're here for.
Oh, wow. Denver, you got a fucking show. Tickets on sale right now over at WCCBrawl.com. Lady X, you heard it here first. What do you got to say for yourself?
Ziana, I'm sending you out a challenge right now. Find yourself a partner.
Oh, wow.
And bring on the brawl.
Yeah, you heard it here first. It seems to me the Banks family does not have faith in you anymore for the number one shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Now you're stuck in a tag team match. What's the deal?
You know what? I'm going to say this first. If the Banks family doesn't have faith in me, I don't care because I've never done something because someone had faith in me. I do it because I want to do it. Now, I see this tag team match as an opportunity. You see, no matter who I pick as my partner, I am going to kick some ass. And that GTS that you gave me is going to be nothing compared to my Timber 360 when I hit you and get the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my. Looks like we got ourselves a cat on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Adam, I mean, what do we do now? I mean, do we unleash the dogs and let the inmates run the asylum for the final call?
Sounds like you talk a lot of shit for a little girl you are.
Wow. Max Verdi, what are you going to say about all this? Goddamn, people are overlooking you again, sir.
You know, overlook me all you want. they're going to have to look at me when I'm holding the gold. That's it. They can overlook me all they want. They can doubt me.
Is this T5?
No, my dear. This is actually Matt's birdie. Matt's birdie, Lady Eds, and don't mean to sit here trying to cut you off, but it kind of sounds like Matt's birdie has a new attitude now, soft-spoken and hard-hitting.
Wow.
Wow. Really?
You know, I would just like to clarify, Adam Cole never put words into my mouth. You see, despite what everyone else seems to think, I do have respect for Maxwell Verdi. He deserves the shot that he's getting. So do not place me in the spot of all those other idiots who think that he doesn't deserve what he has.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. I have a challenge for a certain someone at Gladiators Brawl. I want to challenge Mr. Jones to an arena match.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my. Oh. Mr. Jones?
Oh. No, I'm talking about Sean Jones, not Mr. Banks or anybody. I'm talking about Jones. Oh. Mr. Jones, whatever the Johnny Cage, HBK, whatever the fuck name you go by.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
An open arena match.
Teddy Bear, I gotta
Teddy Bear, in that match you shall have.
Teddy Bear, I gotta ask you, sir. Well, you came back and right on time. What you think about all these matches coming up?
I can't wait.
Well,
this is going to be awesome.
Adam Cole, I don't know about you, but I kind of want to see what all these guys from got to say to each other. Shall we release the hounds?
Hold on a second. Somebody here wants to say. Somebody here that wants to say something. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hey, fucking T5 here.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You go tell Venom X he wants a piece of me. Next week, the WWC Puerto Rican champion will be in action against Venom X.
Oh, wow.
He wants to run his fucking mouth. He says, I'm scared. Nobody's running from him.
You bring that broke-ass women's championship with you, and I'll tell my boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Coming up on Rampage in Denver.
And you let him know this is straight one-on-one. No interference from anybody. I'm going to kick his ass for once and all and shut him the fuck up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not sat here and tuned in to WCC Brawl before, you better tune in now. This Tuesday night in Denver on Rampage, Big Red versus Venom X. We do have Lady Epps and her mystery partner versus Ziana and her mystery partner. And, of course, if at all possible, EL.CIBERNETICO defending the WCC World Heavyweight Championship against the newest face of chaos, Mad Max Verdi.
Wow. There's only one question left to ask everybody, and especially you, Captain Ron. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Somebody has to call their mama.
Hey, yo! Can somebody call my mama? It's about to get funky up in here.